Yeah. Alright, everybody, welcome to episode 9 of Subnautica. We're doing the full playthrough, and as you can see, I've gotten into character by making my hair very wet. It was totally intentional for the stream and everything. Last episode, we went to explore a biome that I didn't think I'd ever explored, the Grand Reef. And then it turns out I had explored at least some of it because we found our way to the second proposed, I guess the second one we had a signal for, Degassi Base. And that led us back to the Lost River. And so I went through, I put the purple tablet we were carrying into the shield generator slot like we were supposed to. And got some more knowledge. And then we established a base under the sea. It's right next to a giant ghost tree thing. So it's pretty cool site. And there's a tunnel right in front of our base that we haven't explored yet. I'm pretty sure I know where it leads, but we're gonna figure that out together. Unfortunately, there are some resources we are missing in the deep dark. And the Cyclops is currently at 16% power. Wait, no, it may be at 13% now. Because we were on silent running mode, and I didn't realize that just sucks power down. So now we have to make our way back to the surface so we can charge the power cells on the Cyclops, and I don't even know if the Cyclops is going to make it the entire way. We're going to find out together. I would like to make some beacons to lay out the location of the new base. I would like a beacon there, and also I'd like a beacon at the cave that we exit at, so that it's easy to find, because it's like just past a mushroom forest. I'm pretty sure it's in the dunes, technically, so we could run into a Reaper Leviathan, and that would be so fun to run into at, you know, whatever percent power we're going to be at in the Cyclops. It's entirely possible we have to abandon the Cyclops midway through our ascent and just take the prawn suit the rest of the way. I don't really like that idea because there are a lot of pools of deathly gunk. So, while we're at the surface, we're going to gather a bunch of resources we either don't have access to at all or have limited access to under or in the current base. So I'm thinking we're going to take a lot of table coral, a lot of tube coral, like at least a locker full of each in the Cyclops. Probably all the copper we have. We might have to mine some more while we're on the surface. Some quartz would be pretty good. What else don't we really have? I mean, I guess I can just take most of my resources down. And then, of course, anything that can grow. So we're going to take... We don't need deep shrooms. Those we already have down there. And we don't need... I'm coughing a lot. The little... I don't know what they are. We'll find out in the game. We'll point it out. But we do need creepvine. We need to get... I think I'm going to bring down probably just one creepvine seed, because from that you can just grow the rest. And creepvine seeds take up a lot of space. And then the toxic shrooms, or whatever they are. Acid mushrooms. Yeah, I think that's what they are. So anyways, let's just jump into the game and see first whether we're going to make it to the surface with the Cyclops. It's going to be a thing. Loading the game. It'll probably say we have no power and that we're gonna die of oxygen loss deficiency. Oh yeah, our new base runs off of biopower rather than nuclear, because I figured biopower would be really easy to transport down, and it was. And then we can just grow marble melons, which doubles as a food source, and so far it's working pretty good.
Warning, emergency power only.
There it is.
Oxygen production offline.
So we've seen very few warpers, and nothing near a base, by the way. There's nothing near a base.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Can we stack energy efficiency modules for the Cyclops? Let's make sure we're carrying, like, nothing not essential. Did it get a lot darker? Huh. Alright.
Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Yeah, but how long is that gonna last? Oh, engine offline. That might be why. Okay. I wonder. I wonder if I want to take one of the power cells out of here and drop it into the Cyclops. Right? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take out one of the prawn suit's cells. Because I'd much rather make this journey in the Cyclops than the prawn suit. That one's at 100, this one's at 100. We're just gonna let's move this one. It's weird that it still thinks it's at 100% power. I guess 100% for the particular cells loaded. Okay, that should give us a bit more time before we crap out.
Engine powering up.
I bet you we turned off interior lights, we'd also get a little more time. Okay. Let's go home. Oh, wait, before I leave. Is there any chance I can make a beacon? Copper and titanium? We have titanium. The only question is, do we have copper? Or can we get copper? Gel sacks, that's the thing I was looking for. We already have gel sacks down here, we don't need to bring more. It's those things. Not only do we have them growing already. And actually, oh, okay, I'll just toss these into the bioreactor. Interesting that you can swing at it twice to get seeds and then still use it as a real thing. There you go, for when you need them. So, not that one, this one. We have no copper? Looks like no copper. Dang. Well, we can at least bring a titanium so that on the off chance that we find a copper just outside of the cave entrance, we can make a beacon there, assuming we still have our Cyclops and it still has power. And my other option is to explore around this area for a bit, just to see if there's any limestone outcroppings, but I'm not really hopeful. I think that'd be a waste of time. I don't think we have any here. No. No. Nope. 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 I mean, I know how to get back here. Because you follow the path towards where the alien base would be, except you take a left instead of a right. The alien base, I think, is right over there. %. Paying attention to roughly how quickly that drops. And we're going to run into a ghost Leviathan right up here. Almost guaranteed. Up there. As much as possible, we want to avoid that. And we should go to the right. If I'm remembering correctly. not the walls that I'm afraid of. It's the much bigger thing. Okay, we're still at 30%, so I'm optimistic about our chances of getting out of here with the Cyclops intact. Crab snakes down here? Sorry, not crab snakes. Crab squids? Crab spiders? Crab spider. Yeah, yep. Did I go the wrong way? Uh-oh. Because this looks like Grand Reef, not Mushroom Forest. Shoot. I think I took a wrong direction somewhere. And there's no light whatsoever in front of me. Alright, I need to turn on floodlights. Heh. What's that below us? There's definitely something over there. Is it actually doing a lot of damage? No, it's doing like nothing. Again, is why I'm not really afraid of it. Where is the exit to this cave? Whoopsie daisy. Alright, what direction are we going? East? A little bit northeast. Okay, so we are in the Grand Reef area, I believe. Or maybe we're in the dunes. It's hard to tell. I know I've seen these things before. The pillars with all the floaters around them. I've probably been to this wreck before multiple times. So we have a grappling hook on our prawn suit now. Something I kind of want to do is go over to, was it Captain Yu's escape pod, and just get a bunch of copper, because there were 2 copper nodes just right there, along with some other stuff. Hi. Please excuse me. Alright, that might be a little too shallow. What is happening in any way? What is below me? I kind of need to know, because it appears to be just completely... I may have beached the Cyclops. This one may have been my own fault. Admittedly. Huh. Okay. So what's actually happening underneath us? Oh yeah, this is... Again, if they still had that terraformer, this would be quite a bit simpler. Although I suppose they were trying to keep you from, like, just skipping stuff by digging straight down. So, if I get out, what's gonna happen? Like, if I turn my prawn suit... we can turn off the floodlights now and turn on interior lights. I shouldn't have been so worried about the power. Oh, okay. That's... See, we should be able to go forward here. What? Is it because of this guy? Yeah, this feels like a situation where we should easily be able to go forward. Okay, well, I'm gonna go break some limestone chunks. And then we'll come back and try to free that. I'd also like to take some stalker teeth if you guys have any available for me. No? I think I ruined my stalker tooth generator. That's sad. Bring some of our cave sulfur down as well. That'd be good. Ow. Guess we'll go back to the pod and get our free med kit, because these guys are jerks. Medkit. Does it have anything in here? Oh, I do. A medkit. Need one of these. Let's also just go down to the base and grab a couple other things that we might want. Seed-wise. I'll take a ghostweed seed. I don't know if I'm actually going to do anything with that, but no harm in taking it. Take one of those. Let's go drop these off. Well, you know what, first I'll take a bunch of coral. Now we'll drop these off. be charging this. If you're wondering why I keep pulling up my habitat builder, it's because I want to charge it by the movement of my fins. Which is actually a thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you.
All systems online.
So I think in this we're gonna drop all these seed clusters. Oh, whoops. See that we're being bumped around a bit because it doesn't like being up on this ledge. Alright, let's see if we can free this now. Looks like we are moving. You can see the aurora, that's why I'm looking over there. It looks like the aurora is moving in relation to us, so we are doing something. We're not making a lot of progress. Looks like we're tilting in a different direction now. So... what I'd really like to do is back up off this ledge. Because this is the real problem, is we're stuck on this sandbar and we can't actually raise the Cyclops up any higher. Sorry, the Cyclops. Cyclops. So that, or we try and go forward. So we are slowly, yeah, we're just spinning right now. I don't know if that's gonna actually change our predicament. A man can dream. Alright. I don't want to sit here doing this all day. One other thing I really want to try. That works so well. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna swing at this thing until it either goes away or my inventory's full. Dang. I thought these things had a limited life. You know what? Sure, I'll take two lockers full of this stuff. Importantly, it's time to test again. Okay, well, if the problem is that my door is open, that's a problem I can solve. So bad at this. Okay, lesson learned. Always go around the shallows. Don't try to go through them. I'm going to build several more lockers, so don't worry about space in this thing. Build as many as I need to bring resources home. I'm going to avoid this stuff over here, because we've gotten caught on popping in structures before. I do not want that to happen again. Why is it so hard to just drive? We should release one of our floaters back into the wild, or the one floater. Okay. So, we made it home. I'm gonna take all these no-charge cells and go charge them at base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's start replacing them with full charge. Starting with the prawn suit, because it's actually just missing one. we should take medkits with us. Alright, I'm gonna dump my spare power cells. Not really spare, I know, but and we wanted things we can't really get down there, so gonna leave 3 gold, 4 diamonds, leave all the rubies, we can get those. We are already bringing blood oil, we are already bringing the stuff that makes fiber mesh, and the stuff that makes silicone rubber. We do not have cave sulfur. I'll leave 2 of that here. Lubricant is easy. Take these, and we will take all the, well, most of the stalker teeth.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I believe we're already out of space. Yeah. So let's start making lockers. Make one more? No. Can I make them up here? No, but I can make them randomly there. Huh. Okay. So let's say gold and crash powder, because this is all I'm bringing of these things. I'll just store them all in the same place. Stalker teeth. I'm gonna take these things and move them into this one. I wish I could plant the table coral and coral tube samples. Question. How many more of these do we need? 4. Then we need table coral. I've kind of mined out most of the stuff near my base. Let's go a little ways away. This stuff is important for all the electronic needs, which I assume we're going to need some. Or we're going to have some electronic needs. Yeah, I want to turn these into seeds or something so I can grow them. That was perfect. Oh, whoops. I guess these two lockers next to each other. Oh, these lockers have a lot more storage. Oh boy. So these ones have 3 by 6, so 18. This is a 5 by 6, so 30. Because 2 lockers of this is more than one of these, but I... So I will fill up the rest of this. So I need 5, 6, and then I'll also fill up this, which is another 6, so 12. Because table coral I think I'm going to need more of. Oopsie daisy, hit the camera. That's 8, so 4 more. Perfect. We can do math. You know what? Move all this stuff over to this locker as well. I don't know why I'm keeping all of it, but hey, I am. We'll keep this Reginald because he's friendly. We're gonna release this floater because I don't really need that. Did I not scan these? Oh yeah, I was going to, and then a warper attacked me. Ah, boy. Warpers, am I right? Yeah, for context, the battery for this thing was at 0%. Now we're at 72. We should probably bring a little more titanium. Just cause, and you know what? Let's bring most of these batteries. And most of these medkits. Is there anything else? Yes, yes there is. Lithium, there's more copper in here, and there's quartz. I'm gonna leave 2 copper, 4 quartz. You come back for more lithium. Actually, have that back, and we're gonna bring some titanium so we can make another locker. Wait a minute. I wasn't holding this. And it still gained a percentage point while I was swimming out there. Huh. It's interesting. We already have a copper one. Oh wow, with all of those chunks it makes it real hard to see out that window, or out that side of the ship. Okay. Let's just bring 2 more titanium. So it's got a couple of bugs, this game. Just a few. Okay. Lots of lithium we can bring. I'd also like to bring lots of silver. Microbicide, what a good word. Lots of lead. Lead I think we'll put in the built-in wall locker. Don't expect we'll need a lot of that, and we'll make another one for the silver.
Captain.
Unless it'll just fit in
All
here.
systems online.
Nah, not quite. The lead might. Let's do that. Perfect. Then we make another one. And I think I'll split this between silver and lithium. I'd still like a little more copper. Did that table coral regrow? It might have. Leave 6. I don't really care about any of these alien eggs. We should bring the tablets with us just in case. I guess I'll bring a couple more ion cubes. Yeah, I'll bring this in case I want to make a nuclear reactor. And then we'll just fill up a row of titanium. Trouble is, I don't know where the entrance is that I'd like to use. So we may have some fun times there. And I'm actually gonna pillage 2 of my own copper from here. So I'd like to make beacons. Make it easy to come back here when we need to. And then we'll bring a little bit more titanium. I think I'm going to leave 3 rows in here. And then we'll get copper. Oh, right. We need to charge some cells. I should have been doing that while all this was going on. Alright, let's go get the cells from here, bring them back, add more to be charged. You know the drill. Character runs out of water very quickly, which I guess makes sense. It's just, you know, something that you notice. Oh, salt. We should pack a little bit of salt. Eventually we can just make a purifier, like we have in this space. That's probably something we can make now in aerogel. I forget what goes into aerogel. Oh, it's ruby and gel sack. And we have rubies down there. But you can make one of these down there. Just don't know if I need to. Is that everything I need? Can do another quick check. Now I'm gonna bring some salt. Ooh, got some lag. Magnetite we should bring. I'm gonna leave 3 here. We're getting a lot of lag. Whoa, what is going on? Is it because of all the chunks? I'll leave 5 of these here. And you know what? It makes it over time. I'll leave 3 and then it'll be essentially the same as 5 because 2 of them will be made in the thing before I come back. Hopefully. Yeah, alright, that's everything we need. Goodbye, base. Empty? Huh, well. How fortuitous. I'm hoping to get more copper. Let's build another locker. I am so glad you can put stuff in here. We would be pretty much dead without the grow beds and the... Alright, I'm gonna go over to the limestone chunks, and we're just gonna just gonna have some fun. Well, there are two right here. I suppose I can get those. It might be easiest if we don't even bring the Cyclops. Things are more organized in my new base. Right now I'm preparing for bringing a bunch of stuff down to my other base. So I don't really care too much about how organized it is. Still take these resources. No reason not to. We got space. That wasn't very nice. There might be some stalkers behind me. One problem is I don't actually know how close any of this stuff is. Wow, there's just so many signals. I guess when you ask for one of the most common things in the game, yeah, you're going to get a lot of results. We're at 90% power. Soon I can hold out some other tool to recharge. Yeah. Let's go get air. Then we'll go back down. Oh. It's always interesting to come back down and realize, like, you're much closer to the aurora than you thought. Yeah, I was gonna say, that doesn't sound like a winning situation. I want to know if you can put a bioreactor on your Cyclops if you don't take up the space for it. Because that would be real cool. One more slot? Alright. Good with that. Alright, this is copper. I will drop one titanium for the copper. Yeah, I also put... Well, I put 2 grow beds in there. For my marble melons. Okay, I think we can turn off limestone chunk searching. I think I'm going to turn it on to something a little more useful.
Welcome
I have
aboard,
found nickel.
Captain.
I know
All
where it is
systems
too.
online.
I know where it is and the quantities you're actually wanting. I think we have a gold locker. I just don't remember which one it is, so I'm just gonna put this somewhere random. Alright. I'm gonna turn off chunk finding. Let it search for something better. So let me ask you, have you found the Lost River yet?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What would be good to search for? Stalker tooth? Lost River? Yeah, I guess Stalker tooth might be good when I come back. Oh, look, we already have one. It's, over there. Yeah. Like the green pools of stuff that you really don't think you should be going into. There... oh yeah, because you ran into a ghost leviathan. There are definitely things happening down there. Yes. I have not only experienced the Lost River, I actually have a base down there now. Power cells, right. Oh, okay. It's good enough. There are some problems with grow beds on your ship. Yeah, I put all my lockers down here because it just made sense to me. I believe you can also put lockers behind the planters. In fact, I know you can. I did not know you could have another planter back by the torpedo bay. That's good to know. I think I might actually just go get some stalker teeth while I wait for those last two to charge so I have spares. Risk some damage here. These stalker teeth. These don't feel like they're in the right place. They feel like they're under the ground. In a cave. You can have that metal salvage, I don't care. Alright, I think I've got enough. I think I have enough to last me a literal lifetime in this game. The secret is you have to keep them well supplied with scrap metal, otherwise... Oops. Otherwise they don't drop their teeth, because they chew on metal in order to drop the teeth. Let's get some titanium. And I think we're ready to go. Now, I also have, like, vastly increased scanner range, because I put 3 upgrades onto it. But I think you needed magnetite. Oh, stasis rifle is so good. That's the only way I've ever been able to fight warpers. And even that, it's... Ooh, very nice. I'm considering going up to 4... Right now I have a speed upgrade and 3 range. I'm considering going to 4 range. Just because... most of the time I just let it run while I walk away. 89, 90% is fine. So I'm not too worried about the speedo thing. I'm going to put this on something else. I don't think I need more stalker teeth. See, I think that's just below the ground. I don't think that actually exists. Also, wow, look at the terrain on that camera. A little bit broken. Ooh. Uh, I guess sandstone chunks. Why not? You can always stack up if you have an exposed top hatch. I believe on any section. Yeah, any corridor has one of these on it. You can put something directly above it, and then you can ladder up into it. So my multi-purpose room over here has another one on top of it, and then a nuclear reactor over here, out in the middle of nowhere. It's very secure.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Sure they are. Okay, well, if you did all of that, then I can't help you. Literal no help for you. Instead of trying to find more space, I am just gonna do the lazy thing and put in another locker. You know, as long as you're having fun, that's really the whole name of the game, right? Okay. So here's what we gotta do. We gotta go beacon manager, proposed Agassi base, I believe it was the 500 meteor one, yeah. Turn that back on, and let's go for it. Because I don't remember where the other entrance to the tunnels is. Like a solid wall in front of us. An impassable Cyclops wall. Just because I've done it before doesn't mean I want to become an expert in this. I'd love to find the other entrance, which I think is much cleaner, but it's out by the northwest mushroom forest. I don't know what that was. Didn't sound great. Alright, we're gonna need heel cam for this. Now entering the poison fields. Okay, we do not care about the warper back there that I just heard teleporting. Because we're in a Cyclops. Can I possibly fit into here? You know what? This is, I believe, the the place we got stuck last time. Okay, I think we have to go forward and hope there's another slightly larger entrance. Whoops. Yeah, the problem is my Cyclops is kind of the thing that I need to bring down with me. I know we have gotten the Cyclops down here before. I also know it wasn't easy. I do have a Cyclops, or I have the option of making that. My brief brush with 0 power scared me away from using it. I should make it though. Seems like kind of a win-win. Which way do I go? I'm gonna go this way and hope that I can fit. It all leads to the same place, but oh, huh. Yeah. That one back there, the pad directs you to first one base, a different base than that, and then brings you to that one. Oh, by the way, this area, these shelves, you can find nickel along those shelves. That's where I found all mine. I'm running low now. Yep. So you had it within your reach. I only knew about it because I was trying to hide from potential ghost leviathans, which I needn't have worried about. Okay, so this is the place where if we had taken a left here, we would have gotten to the Mushroom Forest entrance. This is also the place where... Yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Rig for silent running.
You know what? If he attacks us, he attacks us. I believe he's coming to attack us. I kind of want to scan this guy, but I'm afraid of the ghost. I really wish you could get like a scanner arm for your prom suit. Oh, I know where I took a wrong turn. Okay. So I was wrong. This direction. If you go through here past the alien base, that's how you get to the Mushroom Forest exit. That's why I went the wrong direction.
Engine powering down.
Alright. I could have used the prawn suit for storage, I realize now. So first things first. I'm gonna turn that off. We're gonna eat that apparently I just kept on myself, and we're gonna drop this right above our base, just in case we ever lose it. It's pretty great down here. Much better than some other places I've been to. think
All systems
maybe it was the
online.
Grand Reef. Part of the music involves like high-pitched screaming that sounds like a creature is coming to attack you. And it's just like, I don't want to be here anymore. Just gonna start transporting goods. I should transport titanium first so I can make lockers. Titanium I kind of spread over many different places. As you do. This is my super high-tech base. You can see it has a single multi-purpose room for the bioreactor.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's good to be aboard. So I have lead, and that's it. Perfect. But I also have exterior grow beds. Something I do want to figure out someday is, do solar panels work down here? I bet you they don't, but, you know, something to think about. Oh, Pyro, if you don't like your base, you can deconstruct parts of it. Just an FYI. In this one, I'm gonna put one. Ah, good catch. Okay. I haven't used that upgrade yet. I have access to it. I just haven't used it. That's probably a good call. Oh, I see. We are actually below the 900-meter range. I can see why you left. Yeah, it's just I don't really have this moth with me anymore. So that's why I haven't done it. I agree, it sounds really good. Okay. Lead. Unnamed stuff. Silver. Quartz. Take the gold out of here and make an actual gold blocker. Because we're going to get more of it. That is one I have not found yet. I know you can find it in this area. I just don't know where. Need another locker for stalker teeth. Wow. Okay. I overflowed the buffer. A low-quality, obtuse hint as to where to find it. I mean, I guess. No, that's not what I meant to put in there. I meant to put in the first aid kits. And the waters. Oh. Check the spooky parts. They're all spooky. Stalker teeth. That's right, stacker teeth. I believe you mean like down next to the junk. We're gonna need another locker for lithium, which I'm okay with. Right, I should actually put lithium into it. You know what, since I have titanium, I'm gonna just make 2 more lockers, because I know they're gonna come. I know what's coming here. Oh, wow, that's super jank. Table coral. 2 coral. Let's drop off the rest of these stalker teeth. So what am I going to do with all this junk? Build a modification station so I can upgrade stuff while I'm down here, because I figure kyanite's probably down here somewhere. Just like cave sulfur. Sorry, crystallized sulfur. I brought a lot of junk. I decided I don't think I have enough of it to justify its own locker. Don't want to spend all of my titanium on it. But the copper absolutely needs its own locker. Yep, copper. Lithium. Put the ion cubes in here with the rest of the miscellaneous junk. Put the lead in here. And in here we put this junk.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
That I'm gonna leave in there. Okay, I may have brought too many stalker teeth. It's not really that important of a resource. It makes one thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Gold. Table coral. I think the the cave sulfur and the diamonds can go in here. Because there's just not enough of it to really justify its own thing. Oh dear. Yeah, I can see where that might be a problem. Oh, shoot, yeah. It might be difficult to upgrade the Cyclops depth module while we're down here, because we have to rise back up to 500 meters. Dissolved table coral and stalker teeth. I wish you could see the power of the scanner. That this self-scan text wasn't hiding that. Because it's kind of important. Although, I guess, realistically, it's not that important. You don't have to scan. You don't have to scan very much. Copper made it to the end. Table coral already full. And titanium. Also full. We're gonna fill up this overflow chest. Hey look, we did it. Let's make another one.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Vital signs stabilizing.
comes together. So we win this one, I believe. Yep. Maybe we do need a magnetite chest. I didn't realize we had quite so much. Do we have titanium? We do not. We're gonna do that though. We also need a salt chest, so we can salt the wound. Put it on the edge. Magnetite. Let's do one more that I guess I'll put here. Yeah, right, that's all. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. Have fun. Alright. We're emptying the last two lockers. This has kind of been, you know, not the greatest content for an episode, but that's already almost been 2 hours. I feel like I just want to leave that in there. Don't really care too much about it. So we're just gonna do some base stuff that is, you know, the entire reason we brought all this down here. So one, we wanted a power cell charger, and that meant we need advanced wiring kit. Yeah, that's what we needed. So advanced wiring kit is 2 silver, 3 gold, 2 copper, and 2 table coral. So let's just get all that. 2 silver, 3 gold, 2 copper, and 2 table coral. We combine all this along with 2 rubies and 2 titanium. Everything we need. So we make copper wire, we make a wiring kit, we make a computer chip, and then we make advanced wiring kit. Whoops. Now we take those 2 power cells we have, which are not quite 100%, and we toss them in. Look at that. Oh yeah, it does give an indicator. I feel like on the other base, that's going up into the wall a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break. Alright, we are back. As soon as I get this thing all good to go. What is this? Go away. Okay, what else do we want? Just as, like, basey stuff. We could have a battery charger, but I don't actually care because my fins are battery chargers. Although if we had a battery charger, then I would be able to wear the fast fins. Oh, we wanted a medkit fabricator. Alright, so 3 silver. We need fiber mesh. Let's tend to my garden outside. That's not ready, that's not ready. This looks ready. Perfect. I don't actually care about the go speed. 96. 96. So, let's just explore for a bit. This is going to be our home for a while. Oh, there are rubies up there. I wish I could grab those, but I can't without heat resistance. Like nickel. We're getting close to this heat vent. Yeah. Heat vent doesn't matter too much, though. Okay. I'm not near you anymore. Oh, what is this? What kind of resource is this? Titanium? Okay. That's decent. Yeah, the heat doesn't hurt too much unless we get real close to the vent, like, you know, here. For example. Por ejemplo. I also want to get real close to the water line. And by water line, I mean not at all water line. See if we can find any of this crystallized sulfur. Because I know it's down there. I just don't know where. I don't want to get too close because I'm pretty sure this stuff just kills you. Nickel is definitely something I'm interested in. Because I'm running low in every base. Oh, there's a gel sec down there. You guys, you know, be a little more quiet, okay? Oh, I think our scanner's fully charged. That's good.
Seconds.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna die.
Oxygen.
We're actually going to die. I lost some belongings. I think it was just stuff I'd been picking up. All of my nickel? Really? Is it... least go recover all that? Or is it gone forever? Oh, okay, it's actively falling. Okay, well, now that I've died once, gotta say, I don't really mind dying again, so I can prove that this stuff is just immediately deadly. But first, let's tend to our plants. Because they should be ready. That was so disappointing. That was the only time I've died all game. None of these are. What's that? There's a big green chunk, like just right there. Yeah, look at that. I wonder if that's prawn suitable. The real question is, you bring a prawn suit down there, does it instantly die? That's not really something I want to try. Well, I mean, it wouldn't, but would you instantly die within the prawn suit? Thus, it would be irretrievable. Oh my gosh, there's some right there. Alright, we have an answer for that. It does not involve me dying again. We need more multi-purpose rooms.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Give me this thing. You know what? Give me the Ultra Grides, because those would have helped me survive. Put the swim charge back in here. We don't need them right now. So. Shoot. I meant to just drop it. I have no idea where it went. Oh, gone forever. Okay, so we've launched it like straight out over there. Dude, I don't even know. I don't know where that landed at all. In any way. Now I kind of want my swim charge, because then I could charge up this guy. But we have batteries. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with a battery charger and ignore the swim charge fins for a while. Alright, let's get a prawn suit. So what is this? This is gold. That's cool. I'm actually going to bring it up on to this surface. Really hoping that this is crystalline sulfur. Uraninite? Oh. Okay, so we'll have to continue plumbing the depths here.
30 seconds.
With this tank, I always just forget that oxygen's a thing. Let's also drop off this random junk we have. Now is the appropriate time to do that. And I think now is also the time where I want to know how to make a battery charger. Wiring kit, copper wire, titanium. So 2 silver, 2 copper, 1 titanium. Getting a little claustrophobic over there. Eh. Oh right, I have to make the wiring kit from the copper wire. That's important. Okay, then we have this misc junk, and we're going to take anything that's not 100%, which means just the one that I'm carrying. Okay, that's it. 4 o'clock? Dang. Been playing this for a while. Bring this back. So I think it was, I think it was a titanium node that we saw down there. Which means, like, I don't care too much about it, but I do care about it. Now we have all the blood oil we could ever need, and we can cut these. To get all that stuff we'll ever need. Let's drag up this titanium rock. Where was it? Somewhere in here. Leave. Did I already bring it up? No. Was it closer to this one? Which we've apparently never scanned. Oh, there it is. Okay. Closer to here. Come on, get out of there. It's... Oh, it's really trapped down there. Whoops. we gotta let it sink for a bit. Let it roll down. I think it's not worth it. I think it's a good node, just not one that we care too much about.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Magnetite that we randomly found. Let's get a spare battery. And really we should store all of these in here, or as many as we can. Even if they don't need charging. Alright, so we need to be on the lookout for caves, or sorry, crystalline sulfur. I keep saying cave sulfur. That's not what this is. That's the other one that's much easier to get. There's just like tunnels down there. Oh. Not getting too close. And we want crystalline sulfur because it actually goes into an upgrade that we want. It's actually pretty close to see this stuff. Likely to roll back in. Titanium, sure. Nickel, sure. None of these are the things I'm really excited about, but I will continue grabbing stuff out of the depths. If it just means like free resources. This is more uraninite. I saw another chunk somewhere down here. There it is. Let's get back before we die from oxygen again. Or more specifically, the lack thereof. I wish it was easier to see down into there. Make this process a little bit faster. I think we needed one more creep vine. And that's basically what I'm doing, is I'm just spending the rest of the episode mostly trying to get my plants good and ready. 2 more, okay. Wonderful. no, not the... shoot. Yeah. We don't need the real one in there, we just want the spores to be planted. And now we can start actually harvesting the stuff. So we'll make a real home for it in time. But for now, let's go over to this one. Anything down there? Is that something? That looks like nickel. Oh, you can just click. Oh, okay. That's slightly easier. These things are crystalline sulfur, though. That's kind of what I need. I don't know. I'm not thrilled about this particular resource being where it is. Maybe it's more prevalent in other areas. It's just like a secondary way to get it. Okay. My hope is that this is just the secondary location for it. Because this is the only way to get it. Yeah. Kind of miserable. We got one.
Seconds.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, that was your Ranonite? Oh, dang. I was wondering why it made a radioactive noise. I want to get one. Before stopping. Let's put this not next to the heat vent. Not move these quickly, let me tell you. This is lithium. Okay. That's good. It's not what I was looking for. Oh yeah. Vent. I'm gonna wait for this stuff to clear up so I can actually see. Boy, got awfully close. No touches. There's some heavy rainfall outside. Keep doing it. Keep giving us uranite. Now we're back to this joker. Yeah, those are big fat raindrops. Figured. So what you're saying is we had one shot at crystalline sulfur in here.
30 seconds.
And we wasted it by launching the thing rather than... Okay, well...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Unfortunate. But such is life. Let's drop off junk. At this point, nickel kind of deserves its own chest. Because we got a lot of it. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for today's episode. Start swapping out batteries. Just get a nice view of all my storage lockers. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed that one. I know it was a bit slow because the entire purpose of this particular episode was just moving stuff down to our other base so we can be more sufficient down there, or self-sufficient. But that meant the entire episode was just moving stuff back and forth, which isn't the greatest experience for all of you. But if you liked what you saw, I will be streaming this again probably tomorrow at 5:30 or 6 p.m. United States Canada Pacific time. And that's true for Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those I will probably be streaming until I finish the game on each of those days. Also, everything I do is recorded as a video on demand here on Twitch, and then export to my YouTube channel, which there's a link in the Twitch channel description down below, somewhere down there, unless you happen to be watching on YouTube, in which case there's a link to my Twitch channel in the video description down below, and you can come watch me play games live. It's chat with me, have fun, you know, it's just a good time, really. Uh, and then you can chat like Mr. Pyro did today. Yeah. Um, everything is on my YouTube channel, so if you want the whole backlog of this entire playthrough, or the other playthrough, which kind of halted midway through because it wasn't going as well, all that stuff you can go find, as well as every other game I play. And guys, thanks for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing and following and chatting and all the other good stuff you can do, both here on Twitch and over there on YouTube, and I will see you next time.